Chant with me. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. We chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one fold round, okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You can unmute your mics, everyone. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram.
Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. Try to hear your voice, okay? Give 8 minutes to Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
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 Rama,
Ram,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama Rama Rama.
Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Hare.
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare
Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Rama, Rama,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Ram
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Ram,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Rama,
Ram,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama.
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama.
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Thank you everyone. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Prabhu
Nityananda.
Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gauri Bhakta Vrinda. Thank you. Okay, when you are chanting, you can chant a bit quicker, okay? So that's how you'll not feel bored later. Thank you. Okay. Mm. So, okay, I think this time they have sent a new. Last time is remaining, right? Let me check just a moment. Because we are left still to, okay, this is today's slides. Yes, this one was still remaining. So we'll see that one first, then we will see this. This looks very interesting, but we have to finish the previous one first. Okay, can everyone see the slides? Okay. 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 So we saw what were the three types of miseries? Anyone remember? I say
Adi
yeah.
Bhautik, Adi, Adi,
Daivik
Adi Daivik,
and Adhyatmik.
Adi Adhyatmik,
Not Adhyatmik, it's Adhyatmik. Okay, Adhyatmik.
Adhyatmik.
Okay, so Adhyatmik is what? Atmik, because of
My,
myself.
my
Myself, okay. Then Adi Daivik means Deva. Right?
creature.
Daivik, Deva, right? Daivik means Deva. Because of the demigods. They get angry on us, right? When we don't do our karmas properly. And then Adi Bhautik means material world, living entities, right? Others. Miseries given by others. Okay, so we are about to see this story. Okay, one page you all can read. Okay, so this is a picture of Bharat Maharaj. So from this Bharat Maharaj, our country is known as Bharat. Okay,
Yes,
so so this that Bharat Maharaj. There are two Bharat Maharaj. So one was this Rama time also. That was also Bharat, and this is also Bharat. So because of this Bharat Maharaj, our country is named as Bharat. So he was the grandson actually of Brahma. There was his father's name was Rishabdev, and no, not Brahma, but yeah, Nabi, and his father was Nabi. His name was Nabi. So Rishab, and then the ancestor was Brahma. So yeah, great grandson of Brahma only. So Rishabdev was Krishna's incarnation himself. One of the 24 incarnations of Krishna was Rishabdev. So he was a very ideal king, just like we see about Parikshit Maharaj was also very ideal king. So as father as son. So his son was Bharat Maharaj, Rishabdev's son. Okay, so he was also great devotee of Krishna. So Rishabdev, after reaching certain age, he left his kingdom and almost with no clothes, he just left to forest. And this Bharat Maharaj also, after certain age, he also completely renounced his wife, children, everyone. It is said that he renounced, ऐसे संन्यास ले लिया कि जैसे just like when we go for the toilet, no, so how we flush it, right? So we don't do we care about that, what has gone, what is left behind? No. So he left his kingdom, his sons, his wife, everyone like that. He never remembered, just like that. Such a high level personality. So, but when he was meditating, he got suddenly attracted to four deer's uh, child. Okay, so baby deer, because it lost its mother, so it was alone. So he started taking care of that baby deer, and he got attached to this deer so much, just like in Australia we see they are so much attached to the dogs. In the similar way, it was his pet deer. And when he left body, what happens, we'll see. Okay. Okay. So Rishit, you can start reading King Bharata.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
King Bharatji, a wise king and great devotee. He left his kingdom to meditate in the forest. One day he rescued a little baby deer, but he got too attached to the deer and forgot his meditation.
Hmm. Oh, whatever I said, it is same thing. Okay. Okay. Yes, Ishika, you can read. Bharat's next life.
At, at death, he remembered the deer next life as a deer. But
Hmm.
he still remembers Krishna, so he stays near saints. Next birth, Dada
Jada
Bar,
Bharat.
Jada Bar,
Bharat.
very wise, very silent, fully absorbed in God. Moral, even cute attachments can distract us from our goal.
Hmm. Hmm. So the deer was very cute, right? But that is also an attachment, right? So when a person uh, is taking shelter of Krishna, he should be least attached to the things, right? Some people love their buildings, their house so much, or some favorite things we all have, right? We don't want to give to anyone. So that is the attachment that keeps us entangled. So we should have less least attachment over the material things and material relations or something. Okay.
Mataji, what will happen if we remember our parents at death?
Oh, that's a good question. Yes, actually, at the death, then that parents will come as your children because you are indebted, right? So always it happens like that because our parents has served us so beautifully. In the next life, we have to serve them. So most of the time this happens, even husband and wife. The wife becomes husband, husband becomes wife. That's how it becomes like 7 janmo ka nata, 7 janam ke saath. So these all relations are very good, respectable, but above everything. hmm, Sarvadharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Sharanam Raja. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Leave all the other religions and take complete shelter unto me. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma sucha. So it is very good if we can remember our parents. At least we'll take birth as a human being, right? But if whatever, like here Bharat Maharaj remembered of a deer, so in his next birth he became a deer. Okay, next life as a deer, he became a deer, right? So at least if you are remembering your parents, you will take at least human birth. And because we all are doing bhakti, so we are safe in that way. At least we can, because remembering Krishna is very difficult at the time of death. It's very difficult. That's why we are changing our bodies since millions of lifetimes, because we are not able to remember Krishna at the time of death. So he also, he was attached to deer bird. So he became a deer, but always he stayed Krishna conscious in the deer life also, because ये संस्कार होते हैं ना, एक संस्कार हो जाता है, आत्मा के अंदर चला जाता है. When we are doing Krishna bhakti, no, it's so potent, it goes inside our soul and heart. So even if we take birth as a animal, then also they are Krishna conscious. So we can see sometimes the animals are very Krishna conscious, right? In India we can see some dogs, some cows. We have seen live examples. They are so attached to Krishna. Like there is a beautiful video. If I get it again, I will share in Pandharpur or somewhere, yeah, in Maharashtra. So there, the devotees were dancing, and suddenly a deer comes in the herd, and he started dancing with the same enthusiasm with the devotees. सबके साथ इतना ब्यूटीफुल डांस कर, इतना कूद कूद के डांस कर रहा था, छोटा सा हिरण आके, तो उसको कैसे मजा आ रहा था.
माता जी, इन भागवत गीता सेम यम यम वापि स्मरण भावम त्यजन्ते कलेवरम.
अरे बोल, यस, पूरा वर्ष कह दो सबको.
यम यम वापि स्मरण भावम त्यजन्ते कलेवरम तम तम एवेति कौन्तेय सदा तद भाविता.
भाव भाविता, यस. उसका मीनिंग क्या है?
उसमें यह कहा गया कि मनुष्य को वही याद रहता है जो अपने जीवन में किया है. लोग बोलते हैं कि मृत्यु के टाइम में हम भगवान को स्मरण कर लेंगे तो हमको तुरंत मिल जाएंगे. उसी को भगवान याद आता है जो अपने जीवन में पूरा लाइफ किया है.
Yes. So the death is the exam of our whole life, right? So you can't pass university exams just by completing your grade 1 or grade 2, right? You have to go up to your grade 12, right? So उसके बाद आपको कॉलेज भी करना होता है, then you can pass your university exam. So this is like exam. So who can remember Krishna at the time of death? Whoever you remember, you will take birth as that. If you remember Krishna, you will become one of the associate of Krishna. You can accompany Krishna in Goloka. But if you remember someone else, whatever, so it is all Krishna's mercy actually. At the time of death, it's a very precarious condition. बहुत खराब condition होता है. तो तभी जो याद खरे एक्चुअल कृष्ण भक्त होते हैं, जिसने पूरी जिंदगी सिर्फ भगवान का ही नाम स्मरण किया है, उसको ही भगवान याद आते हैं. So we should all invest our time in Krishna very nicely. So then the next birth of this deer, because he always remained in Krishna consciousness. So as such, Bharat Maharaj was very Krishna conscious. So Bhagwan is very nice, Krishna is very nice. So he gave him opportunity to take birth as a Jada Bharata. Now Jada Bharata was a very wise, silent, fully absorbed in God. But externally, why he was named as Jada Bharata? Because externally he was showing that he is a dull person. इसलिए इनका नाम है जड़. Like this mobile or this laptop, right? They are not moving, right? If you move them, then only they can move. So some people are like that, जड़. हम लोग नहीं बोलते जड़ है ये. So whatever you say them, they don't no much impact on them. If you praise them or you blame them, it's not going to affect them much. So these people, So he was like that because he was although he was very wise still, yeah. Okay, although he was like that, but he was very wise, but very silent. That's why people thought he is a dumb person. So, okay. So, okay. Yes, Kritishri, you can read. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Levels of consciousness. Annamaya, only thinking of food. Pranamaya, thinking of life or energy. Jnanamaya, knowing spirits versus matter. Vi, uh,
Vijnanam.
Vijnanamaya, living by spiritual knowledge. Anandamaya, pure joy in God, highest level.
So Annamaya means only thinking of food, very lower type of consciousness. Pranamaya is above it, thinking of life or energy. So Pranamaya is generally the people who are believing in the super soul, who are Paramatma Vadis. Okay, so Annamaya is just people who are always working hard for earning the living, their living, and maintaining their family. Waking up in the morning, going to the office or school, coming back, eating, studying, or doing some work, cooking, feeding the children, and sleeping. This is called Annamaya. They are doing all their work, but they're basically they are dependent on just they are rushing just to earn some benefit to live their life. And then there is pranamaya, thinking of life or energy, like who are situated on the soul platform. So they will think, okay, the opposite person has also soul, so he will respect everyone nicely. So like you can see the charitable trust or those kind of things. They do all kind of charity for the animals also. So that is called pranamaya chetna. Above that is gnanamaya, knowing spirit versus matter. Such kind of people starts acquiring some knowledge, or Brahmavadi, you can say. They don't believe much in the form of Krishna. Most of the people you can see in the today's world, आजकल ऐसे ही लोग होते हैं, 99% people are like this. They don't believe in the form of Krishna. They believe in the some Brahma Jyoti, some light, rays of light. They meditate on that. And then there is Vijnanamaya, living by spiritual knowledge. So trying to understand our relation with Krishna. Okay. They are like devotees. They are trying to understand Krishna. Okay. And Anandamaya is the highest, pure devotee, pure joy in God, highest level. The pure devotees of Krishna, like Srila Prabhupada, or the people who are already on the liberated platform, like in Vrindavan, we can see many saints. They are like that. Or the Jad Bharata, you can see he was Anandmaya platform because he had nothing to do with the material world. He was on his own, right? He was very knowledgeable. So like that. So these are the stages of consciousness. Okay. So here maybe they have shown, right? See, this is Annamaya. They are after burgers and pizzas and cakes. Then Pranamaya, like meditating, right? They are in the morning, they'll meditate on their super soul. They respect everyone. They open charitable trusts. They open yoga institutes, everything. And then Gnanamaya, they will try to meditate on Brahman, thinking Krishna has no form. There is a rays of light. They will be meditating on that. And then is Vijnanamaya, a person who is trying to understand Krishna. And above that, like this one and Anandmaya, they are similar. Anandmaya is above like this one even. They are always in the company of Krishna. They are always very joyous in nature. That's why you can see some pure devotees of Krishna. Their face is very, very bright, and they are always happy, whatever happens. Like very many such devotees are there in ISKCON. So yeah, when you go to some pilgrimage in Vrindavan or Jagannath Puri, there also you can see such people. They're always happy. Right? So they are, because they are completely situated in Krishna. Okay, so who else? Kabir, you can read.
Krishna has two
The
energies.
soul and the super soul. Okay.
Krishna has two energies, living beings, souls, matter, world around us. The soul travels from body to body, but super soul, Krishna in our heart, always watches and guides. Imagine two birds on a tree. One eats, one just watches.
So these are the two birds on the tree. One is just busy in eating, right? And one is watching. So this is Krishna and this is us. So and this tree is what? Our body. Okay. Let's say this tree is our body. And so there are two beings residing in our body. हमारे शरीर में दो लोग रहते हैं, एक है परमात्मा. Okay. So living beings, soul, and the matter, like body or world around us. And the soul travels from body to body. So this body is like made from water, from the matter, right? So like that. But the super soul always watches and guides. So super soul and soul, they are spiritual, completely spiritual. So can you imagine this combination? हमारा आत्मा है, परमात्मा है, एंड हमारा जो शरीर है वो पूरा ही मटेरियल है. आत्मा परमात्मा है, वो पूरे आध्यात्मिक है. राइट. सो दिस इज वेरी इनकम्पेटिबल कॉम्बिनेशन. ये कुछ कभी हो ही नहीं सकता है. राइट. कि such an amazing thing. I always think very spiritual, our soul, super soul, and how it is in the material body, how they are living. So that's why it is said that if you remove a fish from water, so actually the fish has to stay in water. Right? In the similar way, the soul should always remember Krishna. Then he will remain happy. But as soon as मछली को अगर जल से बाहर निकाल दिया तो तड़पती है. Right? If you remove fish out of water, it will not survive. So in the similar way, because our soul and this super soul, they are staying in this material body, both are unhappy. भगवान को भी कुछ मजा नहीं आता है इसमें, नहीं सोल हैप्पी है. राइट. if you trap a parrot in a cage, right? If you clean the cage from outside, keep cleaning, but you don't feed it its favorite food, right? Or any food, then it will die. In the similar way, whatever thing we do to our body, if we are not feeding our soul, what is it required? Its requirement is Krishna. So that's why when we go to temple, we feel very divine. The experience is unexplainable, right? So that's the reason. Okay, so there is one more example. Okay, Anand. आनंद आप पढ़ सकते हैं. हरे कृष्णा. Who is wet travel? Can you introduce yourself? हाँ, yes, आनंद प्लीज बोलिए.
Two boys, Mani grieved as Nal Kuber were too proud. Says Narad cursed them to become trees. Why? So they could learn humility. Lesson life is for asking the big question, who am I?
तो आप बता सकते हैं क्या 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 समझे आप? तो बहुत अच्छे हैं आप. यू नो एवरीथिंग. आनंद, यू कैन एक्सप्लेन. हिंदी में बताइए।
इसमें एक स्टोरी है जिसमें नलाकुबेर और मणिग्रीव थे, यानी कि जब कैलाश की ओर जा रहे थे, मतलब ये नारद मुनि, तो उस रास्ते में ये जो कुबेर के जो संत थे वो बहुत गलत हरकत कर रहे थे। ये लोग वैश्यावर्ती टाइप का हरकत कर रहे थे, तो वही नारद मुनि देख के उनको बहुत क्रोधित हो गया। वो मतलब उन्हें श्राप दे दिया कि तुम इतने बड़े फैमिली से हो, तुम्हें ये सब शोभा नहीं देता, तुम ये सब काम करते हो। तो उन्होंने ट्री होने का श्राप दे दिया है कि निर्वस्त्र ऐसा कोई काम नहीं करता है।
यस, वेरी गुड। सो देन
और दामोदर लीला में भगवान कृष्ण ने उद्धार किया था उसका।
यस, तो इसमें से हमें क्या सीख मिलता है? इधर लिखा है, लेसन टू बी लर्नड इज लाइफ इज फॉर आस्किंग बिग क्वेश्चन, हु एम आई, नॉट जस्ट एंजॉइंग, राइट? सो वो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? बेसिकली व्हाट दे वर डूइंग, दे वर एंजॉइंग जस्ट सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन। ओके, some people eat and eat at the night time, 12 o'clock also they want to eat, right? In India nowadays we have that, in Australia also we have. So but there should be some limit, right, for sense gratification. 50 gulab jamun, 60 gulab jamun, like that. So that is self gratification. So unless and until we come from these lower modes, we cannot understand, try to understand higher modes. That's why when we go and preach Gita to someone, no, they don't want to listen because they are in this mode, right? The person who is in grade 1, who is studying in grade 1, if you try to teach him grade 10, so difficult, right? So that's why we should have patience when we are trying to preach someone and they are not getting, understand नहीं करते हैं लोग कभी कभी, तो उस पर गुस्सा नहीं होना चाहिए। ठीक है, उनका समय है, ठीक है। सो धीरे धीरे सीखते हैं। तो ये लोग थे, वो भी ऐसे ही थे। तो वो समझे नहीं, नारद मुनि ऊपर से जा रहे थे और इनके साथ और लेडीज लोग भी थे, सब नहा रहे थे। तो लेडीज लोग सभी चले गए, सब शर्म मार के बाहर चले गए, और ये लोग अभी भी मदिरा पान कर रहे थे, नहा रहे थे। इसीलिए, और नारद मुनि को प्रणाम भी नहीं किया। इसलिए नारद मुनि को गुस्सा आया कि मैं यहाँ से जा रहा हूँ, ये लोग को शर्म नहीं है। नारद मुनि इज अ ग्रेट सेज, सो दिस पीपल शुड पे सम रिस्पेक्ट टू नारद मुनि, but they were still indulging in nonsensical activities. So that's why Narad Muni, he said that you will become trees because you want to remain nude, you like to become like that, so you become tree only. So that's why in last lectures also I was saying that we should be very conscious about what kinds of attire we are wearing, right? Some people wear very short clothes, so in the next life they become either animals or the trees, right? Nobody has to wear any clothes. So as per our desires, our as per how we have lived our whole life, depending on that हमें नेक्स्ट बॉडी मिलता है, वॉट एवर। फिर अगर ओल्ड एज में ये लोग कितना भी भक्ति करेंगे, फिर भी उसका कोई काम नहीं है फिर। Okay, so the main question is जीवस्य तत्व जिज्ञासा, who am I? नार्थो यश्चैह कर्मभिः। So not just doing our fruitive activities. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, Sutta Goswami says, कामस्य निन्द्रिय प्रीति लाभो जीवेत यावत् जीवस्य तत्व जिज्ञासा नार्थो यश्चैह कर्म। कामस्य इंद्रिय प्रीति, so the people who are very lusty, they want to just desire that fulfill their senses, or the people who are very greedy. Not only lust is containing everything, any extreme desire is called lust, not only girl, boy or something, but if you have extreme desire, greed for something, so then that person will be working very hard for that thing, right? But what is the life aim? जीवस्य तत्व जिज्ञासा, right? अथातो ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा, So that is said in Veda. That's why you should inquire, who am I? Just not enjoying this life. Some people say, oh, I have got human life and next time I might get animal life. So let me just enjoy. But anyways, you are going to get animal life. So animals also do all these things. They also do a lot of sense gratification. Lot of sense gratification, more than us. So we should understand that this life is not just for enjoying. Okay, so human has higher intelligence, so it comes with higher responsibility also, right? Okay, so Rishit, Navni, sorry, Navni, are you there? Okay, a wet travel, you are saying something. What is, who is wet travel?
Ma'am, ma'am, I'm the new student.
Okay, what's your name?
Ma'am, Vetrivel.
Vetrival. Okay, so
Yes,
from
ma'am.
which state you are?
Ma'am, I'm from Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu. Okay, what is the meaning of your name? But I don't know. Sorry.
Ma'am,
Huh? Can you turn
ma'am,
on your camera?
ma'am,
Your voice is breaking. He left? Yes, yes. Yes, tell me. Your voice is breaking. Sorry.
yes, ma'am.
Huh? What's the meaning of your name?
Ma'am, my name means victorious in Tamil.
Victorious. Okay. Very English name. That's why I might not be knowing. Thank you for joining. I hope you like the class. And
Thank
if
you.
possible, you can keep your video on, okay? So
Ma'am,
can you read this? Famous people and rebirth?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, please read.
Benjamin Franklin, I shall always exist. John Adams, soul travels through species. Walt Whitman, I know I am deathless. Socrates, we live again. Plato, we get new chances as humans.
Hmm.
Finding myself to exist in the world, I believe some sh- I shall I shall in some shape or other always exist. Benjamin
Hmm.
Franklin. Those souls who revolt against God were placed here to transmigrate through various species and animals, birds, reptiles, etc. John Adams. Song of myself. I know I am deathless. We have thus far exhausted trillions of winters and summers. There are
Hmm.
trillions ahead and trillions ahead of.
Very good. Thank you. So here it says that famous people also they agree that there should be some level of sense self-realization. Okay, so not only in India, but we can see in the Christians also they sometimes believe in self-realization. So these are great personalities. So they are saying, someone is saying, Benjamin Franklin is saying, I shall always exist. Souls travel through species. Then Walt Whitman says, I know I am deathless. I live again. Socrates says, and Plato says, we get new chances as humans. Okay. So these are some of the example where they are saying that um, so I will always exist, Benjamin Franklin says. Then those who revolted against God placed in the transmigration. So this is a great philosophy. Like they knew Bhagavad Gita, similar to Bhagavad Gita teachings, right? So because we were not obedient to Krishna, we have been sent into this material world. And if we are praying to Krishna, then we can go back. That means, so song of myself. I know I am deathless. We have thus far exhausted trillions of winters, right? So it is said that and since millions of births we have become Like next, Neelapusham Prabhu always says that, have you become parent? Someone say, no, I am a child. No, you have become parent also. You have had brought up millions of children. So so we have all lived our lives like parents, like children, like birds, beasts, reptiles, animals, millions of species. Okay. Okay, so Navnia's mic is not working. Okay, Kritishri, you can read final
Final
message.
message. Our senses show us the outside world, but our soul is pure inside. Bad qualities, anger, pride, envy, cover our real nature. Bhakti, devotion, and chanting clean our heart. Goal of life is equal to love Krishna, equal to know our
Our
truth.
true self. Our true self. Sorry, this is cutting. Self. Okay. So, what is the final message of all we have studies till now in this presentation is, so senses, if we just act as per our senses, then we remain external only. So it says in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, or I have forgotten, but it says that Ata Shri Krishna Namadi na grahed na bhavet grahyam indriye sevan mukhe hi jivado swayam eva hi spurati yadu. So we cannot understand Krishna by our plain material senses. If we want to remain on just eating, sleeping, mating, defending these things, then we cannot understand Krishna. But we can understand Krishna by two things. What are those two? Sevan mukhi jivado. We have to use our tongue to understand Krishna. How? By chanting Krishna's name and by eating Krishna prasadam. By these two things, we can understand Krishna. Okay. So, soul is pure inside. Bad qualities, anger, pride, cover our real nature. And bhakti and chanting clean our heart. Goal of life is love of Krishna, know our true self. Okay, so then here it is written, God of life, love Krishna, know our true self. Okay. Okay, so next week next Sunday, we'll have Radhashtami, Krishna Janmashtami, Balram Purnima, and also it was written on Srila Prabhupada. Okay, they have shared all the slides again. Okay, Priyanshi Mataji has shared all the slides again. Please go through the slides. Okay, don't just come to the Kahoot quiz because we all love to play, right? But prepare also. Okay, it takes I think not more than 20 minutes to go through one slide because you all are attending very nicely all the lectures. So please थोड़ा पढ़ के आना. It takes only 15-20 minutes to go through one slides, one PPT, right? So please read. So all the slides have been shared in the group. सभी स्लाइड शेयर कर दिया गया है. कुछ क्वेश्चन है किसी को? एनी क्वेश्चंस?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So there is a prayer, beautiful prayer. वांछा कल्पतरु, आजकल ये लोग नहीं रखते हैं क्या? I'll ask them to put that. Wait a moment, I'll share because we have some time. We'll just learn that prayer. I'll quickly get it. Yeah, this one. Okay, you can repeat and you can read. Okay. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha
Panchakalpataruvascha
Vanchakalpatarubhyascha
kripa sindhubhya eva cha
कृपा सिंधुभ्येव च
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः.
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः.
So this prayer we can recite whenever we see some Vaishnava. We should respect, we should pay obeisances. So it says, I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. They are just like desire trees and they can fulfill the desires of everyone. And they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. So why we are paying respectful obeisances to Vaishnavas? Because they are very beautiful people. They are inside their heart, they don't have any impurity, and that's why they are clean in their mind and heart, so they can fulfill our desires also. When they bless us, we become happy. And they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. So we should always think that I am a very fallen, very wretched person, right? And I need a lot of mercy. So we should pray. So Krishna loves his devotees. Like here you can see he's keeping his hands on Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada was a great devotee of Krishna. So in the similar way, and there are many other devotees. He's all like all are below Prabhupada. But in today's world, we have all these devotees. So we should respect them. We should pay obeisances to them. And Krishna loves his devotees more than himself, even. If someone blasphemes Krishna, then Krishna doesn't care. But if someone is not respecting his devotees, then Krishna is very serious about that. Okay. So whenever we see a Vaishnava, we should speak respectfully and we should pay obeisances to them, and we all should remember this mantra. Okay. सबको याद रहना चाहिए. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
कृष्ण मत
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. See you all next week. क्विज के लिए तैयार रहना.